All right, folks, welcome in to episode 5 of the Tweener Wrestling Podcast. It's your man Memphian, and I am here with the beautiful, she kind of looks like AJ Lee to me, but I am here with PFC. Say what's up, PFC.
Hi guys. Hello. It's your girl Pretty Fig in the building.
All right, we got PFC here. She might cut a promo for us later on. But on episode 5, we are going to be discussing the Elimination Chamber. And then we also might touch back on our Royal Rumble thoughts. We're going to talk a little bit about AEW. She's going to give us her Mount Rushmore since you guys already got my Mount Rushmore. And then, of course, you guys are going to, well, we're going to end the episode with Guess the Wrestler by Accomplishments. Now, I'm actually kind of curious. I said I was going to start this episode off with Elimination Chamber, but now I'm more curious about her Mount Rushmore.
Oh
So
shit.
before you give me your Mount Rushmore, I'm going to give you mine. Mine
Okay.
was, and it's horrible. My last pick was kind of horrible. So my Mount Rushmore was Ric Flair, Undertaker, John Cena, and I hated putting him on there because I despise John Cena. And I went with Stone Cold Steve Austin. So, with that
Okay.
being said, what is your Mount Rushmore? And it can be women
I
if you want women.
okay, I'm gonna have to go with Stone Cold because that's my dude. Love
Okay.
him. All time. Um I'm gonna have to go with Bret Hart,
Oh, wow. Okay. All right.
Undertaker, because Undertaker is all time GOAT. We know
Mm-hmm.
this too. And I'm gonna go with somebody new just because you said John Cena. I'm gonna put Roman Reigns in there. And not
Roman.
because I'm a Roman fan, but he's the man of this era, and I feel like he has to be acknowledged. So acknowledge the tribal chief.
Exactly. Put the ones up. Acknowledge the tribal
Yes.
chief. Now, I'll tell you this one thing, though. When I was making my Mount Rushmore, that was like extremely hard for me to do because I was like, do I put Stone Cold or The Rock? So I gave an honorable mention to The Rock. I'm actually
Yes.
more
He
surprised though.
deserves an honorable mention for sure.
Yeah, where is this Bret Hart coming from?
I just when I was little, it's kind of where I started to watch was that transition.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, he belongs there. And then I think just like the whole Heart Foundation, it just all comes into play. So
Yeah,
to go
yeah.
on there.
I think Cody said on Monday Night Raw when he was talking about the royal family and everybody was talking about the McMahons, the Rhodes, and I think he acknowledged the Hart Foundation, which rarely gets their props. Like, so big kudos
Yeah.
to the Hart Foundation. I used to do the
hmm
sharpshooter all the time.
I think we all did. We all attempted.
Like that was the heart, not the heart. I was about to call it something else. The sharpshooter, the figure four leg lock, and the
Mm,
walls of Jericho. Those was it
yeah.
right there. I tried the crippler crossface. I couldn't lock it in right.
Well, I wasn't allowed to be doing all these little moves, but that sharpshooter was definitely one I attempted.
Yeah, I gotcha. Okay. So before we jump into the elimination chamber, let's go ahead and briefly go through the Royal Rumble. So,
Okay.
in my personal opinion, the men's Royal Rumble was kind of lackluster. Just because what I watched the Royal Rumble for is the surprise participants. Didn't get any
Yes.
surprises outside of Booker T. But is that really a surprise?
No, not at all. And I mean, Rey Mysterio not coming out was kind of a
Yeah.
surprise, kind of weird.
Yeah.
Kind of a waste of space, in my opinion. But yeah, it kind of lacked for me too.
Yeah.
Overall, the poll was kind of mediocre for me. Um, Aside from like freaking the turn on Roman, I don't really have like a oh shit moment. I don't know if I'm supposed to cuss. I'm so sorry.
No, you're cool.
Uh,
Yeah, you're cool.
okay.
You're cool. You can
There
cuss.
wasn't many oh shit moments for me, and like you said, that's what I look for in the Rumble. Like when Edge came back, I cried,
You did too?
and yeah, but not this time.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
that was again. Like
Yeah.
we've seen this.
Yeah, like I still go back and watch that moment on YouTube and I still
Yes,
feel the emotion from that. That
the
was
chills, the yes,
man.
the excitement, the joy, that oh shit factor. Like
Yeah.
that's what those pay-per-views, those moments are for. And we didn't get that.
Yep.
And I mean, Logan Paul, really, like, come on,
Yeah.
let's do better.
Yeah.
I mean, don't get me wrong, he's a great wrestler, but I just no, it wasn't for me.
Yeah. Like Logan Paul did have a close to OMG moment with Ricochet, the collision they had. It was a
Yeah,
I mean, it got the crowd to say like "Holy shit" or something like that.
yeah,
So I mean, that was the closest thing to like. Now I feel like Logan Paul is just gonna be like every match he has to do like a highlight moment now, and I
yes,
feel like that's
yes.
gonna be like his mo, his gimmick type of thing now going forward.
And I feel like it wasn't even necessary. Like, okay, you ran into each other, cool.
Yeah,
Like it wasn't anything great. It was more so like a flop because you guys both went for the same move.
yeah,
But I get it. The crowd, it was only excitement we got during the Rumble.
yeah,
So I
and
mean
then
during that, sorry.
yeah, because the men's Royal Rumble fell flat. The women's Royal Rumble was a little bit better, just because they had
Yeah.
a couple of NXT call ups into it. But
Yeah.
eh,
But even still, I was the only thing I was so happy because I had gone live previously and I was like, if they're gonna bring people back, I don't want to see Holly Molly bring back Nia Jax. That's gonna make me say, "Oh shit," because
really,
they gave her the boot.
yeah,
Only because they gave her the boot, not because I want her back or I feel like she deserves a spot, but just to see it come and happen, I was like, "Oh damn, I called it," And so it was pretty cool. Do I want her back in the company? No, I think that she and she did what she did, but that's cool. We've seen enough of her.
I gotcha. And then outside of, we're just gonna breeze by these matches because they were short and nothing really. The pitch black match, the aesthetics of it was cool. The match itself sucked, but the aesthetics,
No,
the match looked beautiful to me. I loved it.
yes, yes,
Bray Wyatt's face with the red eyes, and if you look closely, like he had fangs in his mouth too.
hmm
So I like that part.
yeah, definitely. I like the whole aesthetic of it, but
Hmm.
it just wasn't for me. I feel like they're making him look washed up. You're putting LA Knight over, which is really kind of just random to me. There's no real storyline behind it, and then you have Uncle Howdy falling to who knows where because he did not fall. Why he's supposed to fall?
Yeah,
So it was just all over the place match for me, and I'm not fond of this gimmick that they're trying to do with him right now. I feel like he's greater than what they give him.
yeah.
Like, let him get back to wrestling. That's what he's good at.
Facts,
Um,
facts. Yeah.
his entrances are fire, but these storylines are too long and they're just getting boring, in my opinion.
Yeah, facts. Yeah, I agree. Like I'm more at this point I'm more concerned about LA Knight. Like what the hell
Yeah,
where the hell does he go after this? Is he just gonna
exactly.
just appear, or like is he gonna, like, when he come back, is he gonna mention what happened? Like is he gonna
Yeah.
go evil and join Bray Wyatt now because of wherever Uncle Howdy took him? Like I don't know.
But his character's so random. Like, he reminds me of like a bootleg Stone Cold. Not taking
Really?
anything from him. Just the tight pants, the vest, the
Yeah.
yeah. Let me
Yeah, I
talk
thought
to
he
you.
was more
Like,
like a White Rock to me. Cause he was just
oh
so
no,
charismatic, and he was just so, I don't know. He kind of remind me of The Rock.
I don't know. Not me. To me, he reminds me of Stone Cold, and I'm just like, I don't like it. Maybe because like I'm a huge Stone Cold fan, so I'm just like, I don't like this guy.
Yeah, but he was extremely popular in NXT, so I don't
Yeah.
know. I mean, maybe he can. I can see him. His peak is probably gonna be like 2 or 3 time IC champ at his peak. That's
Yeah.
about it. And then of course the Bianca Alexa match, that was nothing. Like that was a disappointment. So we're just gonna jump over that and the very end of
Yeah.
the show.
An unrealistic match is all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, like that match. Like I think everybody expected it to be some type of Bray Wyatt interference. At the very end, it was after the match, but during the match, I just assumed it was going to be something to cause her to lose that match. But she
Yeah.
lost clean.
Yeah. I don't like it because I know if we're being realistic,
Yeah,
Bianca Belair and Alexa stands no chance against Bianca Belair.
exactly.
I want to see Rhea Ripley against Bianca Belair. I want to see that match where
Yeah,
they toe
and
to
that's
toe.
actually what I thought was going to happen, but they went left on that as well. But
Yeah.
and then the final match was, of course, the brutal beatdown of Kevin Owens. Now, I'm gonna ask this question. You can be honest. It's okay. Did you see that match?
Yes, yes, I
Okay,
did.
so did you see how Roman was kind of banging Kevin Owens' head against the steps? Like, it's rare
I did.
moments where I gotta turn away. Like, I had to turn away.
I was so concerned because I'm like, I don't care if that thing isn't heavy.
Yeah,
His head is still hitting that steel. It's still some sort of an object that is hitting the back of his head. So
yeah,
brutal. And I was like, wow, like Roman really took it there. Either Kevin is really selling it, but you
yeah.
can tell his head. Even at the end, he was still holding his head. So I want to say that that shit really hurt.
Yeah. And then like Roman did it twice, I think, or
Twice.
three times.
Yeah,
Twice. So the first
twice.
time he did it, it was like a boom. Roman was kind of taunting about it, but there was a guy in the crowd like, "Do it again, do it." No, he was like that one more time, one more
Oh,
time, and Roman looked at him and acknowledged him saying one more time. And I don't know
wow.
if that's what made him do it twice. What I think Roman just kind of fed off that energy and did it twice. And then after Roman did it twice, I noticed everybody in the crowd was looking at the one guy that said one more time. They was
I
like,
gotta go back and watch that.
yeah, they were like, bro, shut the fuck up. It was like some little short guy in the middle front row with glasses saying
Oh,
one
dang.
more time. And the guys in the crowd was looking at him like, bro, shut up. It was so hilarious.
I'm gonna get this
But,
man killed.
all right, so the bloodline explodes. Jay Uso walks out, tweets later on that he's done. Still tag champs, so I'm not sure how that's gonna go. I'm pretty sure we're gonna get like more follow up on SmackDown because there was nothing on
Yeah.
Raw,
Hmm.
nothing at all.
I think so too. And I've been calling this turn for a long time. Only I wanted it to be Jay. I'm a big Jay Uso fan, and when he was main event Jay Uso, I really liked that because he
Yeah,
stepped out of the comfort zone and he was doing his own thing. So I was like, it would be so dope to have him, strip Roman of the title. Granted, he won't go on a long title run because I don't feel like he has that main character superstar energy yet.
hmm,
But it would have been dope for like a short term,
yeah,
storyline. And then, maybe Sammy go against him, whatever. But now the way things are happening, it's Sammy that turned, and I'm here for it. I'm like, put the belt on Sammy. Like, I'm not even a Sami Zayn fan, but I feel like
yeah.
the people love him. You hear the love every time he enters the building, with the bloodline or without. So I don't know. I think it'd be interesting. It made for a great oh shit moment.
Yeah.
I didn't expect I didn't expect all that, but it was dope to see. So who knows? I think the SmackDown, like you said, will tell us, and I'm here for it. I'm excited to see the next move is for them.
Yeah, like I really like the name main event Jay Uso. Like I really like that name. He
Me
can be
too.
a transitional champ, definitely.
Hmm.
Maybe Money in the Bank, Mr. Money in the Bank. I don't know. I don't know.
Maybe.
I wanted them to kind of scrap the Money in the Bank idea, pay per view idea, and just put the match back in WrestleMania like it used to be.
Yeah.
But I assume they're not going that direction. All right.
Yeah. Probably.
But speaking of Elimination Chamber and Bianca Belair versus Rhea, it's not gonna happen because Rhea came out Monday Night Raw and she made the challenge to Charlotte Flair. Not sure. Ugh. I honestly can't pick a winner in that match. Like I don't know. Like, can you have a WrestleMania without Charlotte? So it makes me think like Charlotte's gonna win. But it's
I
like
know.
Rhea. This is. I mean, I feel like has Rhea won a WrestleMania match?
I don't think so.
So
I'm
this
not.
might.
I don't.
Yeah.
I think maybe it would be her first, and
Yeah.
I think she. I think that she deserves it. We see the same people over and over having these moments like Ronda Rousey. I'm over it. I
I
don't
know,
want to
right?
see that.
I'm like,
Like yeah, even Alexa Bliss. I don't want to see the belt on her.
what?
Oscar came. Nobody cares.
Yeah.
you
So
know, I
wow. So who are your women that you want to see up next? Who do you want to see up next?
I'm just a Bailey fan. I'm a huge Bailey fan. I feel
Mm-hmm.
like that woman accomplished so much. If she would have won the Rumble, she would have had done it all. And I feel like that would have been such a great moment for her. But I get it. It was Rhea's time, but I would love to see Bailey have, her moment and see her go all the way. But we'll see.
Yeah, I definitely think Bailey will win it next, just because I looked
Yeah.
at the previous winners. We got Asuka, Ronda, Charlotte, Becky, and Rhea, and I'm like,
Hmm.
those are pretty much all the main event stars right there. So who's main event that hasn't won it? And it's kind of like Bailey.
Yeah.
Bailey,
And
I think Alexa Bliss is kind of done with now.
yeah, and I feel like Bailey right now, she's playing the vet position, so she's helping put these girls over, like Damage Control. She's doing so much for them. Io Sky and Dakota Kai are just they're killing it right now. And then she's also working with some other NXT girls. I can't remember their names, but she's doing stuff and she's making a difference. She's not just there. I know she has that little feud with Becky right now, which I'm kind of confused about, but I'm here for it. I like the drama.
Yeah. Yeah, like she came out and she was like, I don't know, I saw Becky actually post something like an hour ago saying that like she posted an old picture of Bailey with
Yes,
Seth Rollins,
yes.
like Bailey wants her man type stuff.
Yeah,
That
because
was hilarious.
Bailey told her during Raw, she said that the only reason Seth married her was because he knocked her up.
Right.
And, and then that same post, I posted it to my story earlier. It was like, she's been wanting my man forever or something like that. And I was like, oh yeah,
Yeah.
I like the storyline. I like where this is going.
Yeah,
It's getting
like
messy.
matter of fact, now that I think about it, that was your story. You posted that on your story, right? The Bailey and
Yeah.
Seth picture. That
Mhm.
was your story that I saw that on.
Okay.
Okay. I was like, so Ronda challenged Charlotte, and for Bianca's title, there is a number one contender match at
Oh, wow.
Elimination Chamber. So right now we got Raquel, Asuka, Nikki Cross, and Liv Morgan.
Oh
And then
God.
there's two more participants that have to be put in.
Okay.
So I'm thinking to myself, Bianca's a face, so most likely she's gonna face a heel. So that
Hmm.
eliminates Raquel. And I don't know what the rest are really. Like I don't know exactly what Asuka is, and I don't know what Liv Morgan is.
I think Liv is a face. Maybe not. I don't know. She's confused. I don't really care for her either.
Yeah. Of course Nikki Cross is a heel, but
Yeah.
she's not gonna win. She's just not gonna
No.
win anything. And then
No, we know.
we got two more spots. So I'm kind of curious to who you think is gonna be in those last two spots. I got one, and I think Carmella is gonna be in the spot since she came
I
back.
think so too. That's what I was gonna say because she made an appearance. I want to say it's gonna be Carmella.
Hmm.
I don't know who the other would be. I hope it's not. I don't know. I don't know who it would be. I was gonna say, what's that girl's name? But you said heel. I can't remember the girl's name. She's like she's newer. She always wears like a high ponytail. Can't really think of
She
her
on the
name right
main
now.
roster or she in NXT?
No, she just came up from NXT not too long ago. But
A
it's probably
high
not going to be her.
ponytail.
Yeah, like a half pony.
Zaya Lee.
Aaliyah.
Oh, Aaliyah.
Aaliyah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Aaliyah. Yeah. Cute and all. She's cool. She's cute and all. But, like, I don't know. She needs to go back down to NXT.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
understand it.
Carmella. And then while you were saying high ponytail, another person popped in my mind that came back at the Royal Rumble, Piper Niven. Which I'm
Yes.
assuming Piper is going to be a heel. She was acting like a heel in the Rumble. So
Yeah.
it could be
Hmm.
Carmella, Piper, heel. But I hate to say this. I'm picking Carmella. But a Carmella Bianca WrestleMania match is not a WrestleMania
Not a-
match to me. But I just don't know. I'm completely lost.
Do we think that Bailey and the man are going to have Becky? They're going to have their match at WrestleMania, or do we think that they can be inserted?
It might.
As
That sounds like a WrestleMania match. But
Mhm.
yeah, just to make sure both of them make it to the show. That sounds like
Yeah.
a WrestleMania match. Um, that sounds like a WrestleMania match. Unless Damage Control gets more involved and Becky has to do some recruiting of her own, and then that's like
Yeah.
a 6-women tag match type of deal. That's the only thing that I
Mhm.
can think of.
True.
And then the men's match is Theory, Self, Gargano. Is that how you say his name? Johnny Gargano.
Yeah.
I don't care too much about him. Reed.
He doesn't like me, so it's okay.
Yeah. Let's see. Theory, Self, Gargano, Reed, and then of course two people that needs to be added. and that is for the U.S. title. But I'm pretty sure that Theory's gonna keep his title regardless.
Yeah. And I don't really see, because they haven't really done anything with Theory either, and I don't think that they want to just strip him just yet. I think that they see potential in him,
Right.
so they'll probably like that just to keep pushing him,
Yeah.
further in.
Do you
So,
see? Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Are you seeing a U.S. Championship match at WrestleMania against John Cena, or is that wishful thinking?
I think that it could be in the works, especially with the whole speculation that The Rock isn't supposed to be there, which I think is just bullshit. They're probably
Right.
feeding us
I
at
mean,
that
they talking
moment, but
about it all the time, but yeah, he's not supposed to be
yeah,
there. Like I'm
yeah,
like I
but if
wasn't even thinking about it. Triple H, you the one talking about it.
right. But if he's not there, I could totally see them having John Cena there, just for the
Right.
oh shit fact to have an OG there.
Right. And then like the two add-ons, I guess, for the men's elimination chamber. I'm assuming these are going to be SmackDown matches to fill the last two spots.
Mm,
I'm guessing Sheamus,
yeah.
and then
And
maybe
back
Priest,
there. Oh.
McIntyre. You know we can't say their names, right?
Hmm?
You know their name, the name of their tag team, right?
Oh, we can't say it.
Well, we can say it, but they can't say it on TV anymore.
Oh,
It's the Banger Bros, but they can't say it for copyright purposes.
really?
Yeah, just because
I
it's
didn't.
kind of tied to the porn site, Bang Bros porn site.
Oh, I
Yeah,
didn't even realize that. That's funny.
yeah. So I don't know if, I don't know if
Oh, the
Sheamus and McIntyre created that name or development or creative. I'm sorry if creative did that.
whoever did drop the ball. We're setting
Yeah.
them up.
All right. So picking up where we left off at, we were talking about the men's elimination chamber. Did you give me who you think would be the last two participants?
Um, I think we said Sheamus and somebody else. I can't remember.
I said Sheamus and Priest.
Oh,
Oh, you
it's
said Sheamus and
McIntyre.
McIntyre. Then we got into
Yeah,
we went down the rabbit hole with
Bang
the Banger
Bros.
Bros thing. Yeah,
Yeah, got it.
yeah, the Banger Bros thing. I think I'm gonna watch the Elimination Chamber. I think I'm telling myself that, even though I think it's one of those like just transitional pay per views just to get us to where we need to go.
Yes,
I was like, are we not
need that
doing
in
Fastlane? Did they? When did they stop doing Fastlane?
that I have no idea. That's a good question.
Yeah, I'm like, are we not doing that? All right.
Yeah, it seems like it just kind of fell off.
Yeah, and all right. So now this is a topic that I rarely discuss on my channel, but people are telling me I need to talk about it more, which is All Elite Wrestling. Now I kind of stay away from that because when I first started the channel and I used to talk on All Elite Wrestling, I used to get attacked like viciously attacked by All Elite fans. Like I would post something in the WWE chat room and it would just be friendly conversation. But All Elite, those people, oh my god, I'm afraid of those people. Like they made me like just shut the hell up. They attacked me. Just
They're hardcore.
the man crazy. Like I love it. Well, I like it. I used to love it. But just a quick, just an overview of just what you think about AEW as a whole, as a company.
I was a big AEW fan at first. Still still am. I don't watch it actively as much, but I do think that it is a lane for an older crowd.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like there's a lot of talent being underutilized at AEW though.
Yes.
A lot of our guys went over there, which kind of put people who have been there from the jump more on the back burner, which is cool. But I feel like as a new company, it would be nice for them to utilize their whole roster to their full potential. But I do think that the company has, room for, a lot of growth and even being really successful. I recently went to my first AEW show and it was amazing. It was so cool. And I mean, Tony Khan came out, got the crowd hype, it was just a whole vibe. It was definitely a different experience from WWE's live shows. So I really appreciated that from them. It was really welcoming too. It was a vibe in its own. Not so many little kids, which I thought was really cool, but there was still some kids there. But I do feel it's for a much more mature audience, and I feel like for someone like me who grew up in the Attitude Era, it's so dope to have a company that has that, more of the gory and the blood and stuff like that. Because like that's what I miss in WWE. I feel like WWE is more entertainment. Although now that Triple H is taking over, things have gotten better. But I do feel it's more PG for family purposes, obviously. But I like AEW. I do. It's just it has a lot more growing to do.
Yeah, like and I'll make this quick. Like what brought me to AEW, I grew up in the Attitude Era, but during the Attitude Era, I was more of a WCW fan. Just
Okay.
because with WCW and it'll this all attached to AEW. With WCW, they came on at 7 o'clock my time. Monday Night Raw, 7 o'clock my time. 7 o'clock starts. You got the NWO Wolfpack kicking somebody's ass. 7 o'clock starts for Monday Night Raw. Vince McMahon is making a 25-minute promo. So I was kind of more attracted to like that aspect of WCW. It was more wrestling. So here it is. AEW comes, and it's like less promos, banger matches. The first match I
Yes.
saw was Jurassic Express versus Private Party, and I'm like,
Oh,
holy shit! I wasn't used to the flip flop like people say all the time. I wasn't used to like
mm,
all of that, all the hot spots. So that like drew me in, and I was
yeah.
just hooked on it. I was like, fuck this WWE stuff. I took my shirt off. I'm like, let me go order this AEW shirt.
Yes.
I'm cussing out my friend who was a major Randy Orton fan. I'm like, fuck everything WWE. I'm like, it's over. I'm done.
Yes.
I think like Kenny Omega did a no, Moxley
Love him.
did a paradigm shift through like a glass table on one of the first couple episodes. Like I was just hooked on it, and that's
Yeah.
what like won me over.
hmm
Now I understand why WWE lasts so long, just because, like you said, WWE is just more entertainment. Now I'm
Yes.
like AEW. Where are the storylines? Where's the build up? Like I don't know.
Yeah.
It lacks storytelling, and it's okay, I guess, but it just lacks storytelling.
Yeah, and I do appreciate that, like you said, the real wrestling aspect of it. You
Mm-hmm.
get the fast pace, the nonstop, the back and forth. You get those oh shit moments
Mm-hmm.
even during just regular shows, not even pay-per-views. You're like, what the
Yeah.
fuck am I watching? You know?
Yeah.
Um, but definitely I still lean more towards WWE. I
Right.
just I think it's just more of a household name.
Right.
Not taking away from AEW. But I feel like you said, it does need a little bit more storytelling,
Yeah.
a little bit more, backstory on the characters as well.
Right.
Um, but it's doing its thing. So I
Yeah, I
mean,
mean, I love it, and then I started to think to myself, maybe that's not what they want to do. They don't want to be a sports entertainment. They want to be more of a wrestling company. So I can't fault them for not being more like WWE. They need to be like
mhm,
AEW. So I'm trying to like I give them a pass on that aspect of it. Like I guess I'm just so used to like hey, why aren't they doing this when it's like that's just how they work, and I just gotta
yeah,
respect it, and there's people out there that love it, obviously, because they attack me when I get on the AEW sites. So I mean, like the only complaint that I hear people outside of me, because I really don't complain as much, I just take it as it is they say AEW is there's too many championships. Do you
Mm.
agree with that?
I mean, WWE has a lot of championships too,
Yeah.
so it is what it is. I don't think that the company really dictates the company or faults it. I
Mm-hmm.
feel like, more belts. More belts is cool because you give more people opportunity to go for those belts, and different belts signify different things. So
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I think just creates, like I said, that opportunity for others to maybe carry a belt too. Um, but I guess it could be an issue in the long run too. Just too many
Yeah.
matches of different belts,
Yeah.
overwhelming a little bit.
Yeah, some just
Yeah.
some just popped in my mind. Now I'm gonna put you on the spot again. Give me your AEW Mount Rushmore. They just started, but I'm still doing it.
Oh, okay. Kenny
Give it to me.
Omega.
Okay.
Kenny Omega.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see. I don't know if I could put Danielson in there, but that's my dude. He was my dude in WWE, so we'll do him. Um, I love Penta Cero Miedo. That guy's dope,
Who?
and he gives me Penta Cero Miedo.
I don't know who that is.
What?
I don't say
He's
it.
like he.
Are you saying
uh,
Bandino?
Penta El Cero Miedo. He's like a Mexican wrestler.
Like,
Him and Ray
oh, I never heard his name pronounced that way. That's how you know I'm out of the loop. I just call him Ray and Penta. I just say Penta. I
Yeah.
don't say the rest of the. Say it one more time for the people that can't speak
Um,
Spanish right.
Penta El Cero Miedo.
Okay, I'm gonna try to say that. Penta
El Cero
es
Miedo.
es
El
Cedro.
Cero Miedo.
Oh
Yeah.
Jesus Christ! I can't say, I can't do it because I'm trying to like roll the tongue and everything, and I don't know why, but it ain't working. So
Okay.
yes, Ray and Penta, like I love them. I didn't know that's what you were saying.
Yes.
That's hilarious. But I absolutely love them. I love them.
I'm gonna put Jade Cargill there too because that girl dominates,
Woo!
and she's such a badass. And
Man,
my dream match is her and Bianca one day. I know that it's
yes.
never gonna happen, but
It
I would love
might.
that.
It might. She's very close with a lot of WWE superstars. Like her and Naomi spent some time together and everything.
That's dope.
She's
I
very
love that.
close. Yeah,
hmm
she's
She's
very
awesome.
close.
I love her as a wrestler. She's a powerhouse.
Hmm.
She's beautiful. She's great. So she has to be thrown on there too.
Hmm. Do you think she's gonna hit 100 and 0? I want to say she's either 49 and 0 or 51 and 0 or something like that.
I think so.
Yeah.
I think so because I mean you've come this far. I don't see them not giving her that moment to hit that. So
Yeah.
it would be dope. Deserves it.
I just want her to be just give me in between time, just give me like one rivalry where I'm like, oh shit, she
Yeah,
might lose it. Like I want to have that oh shit, she might lose it. Like I don't know against who.
that's what I'm saying. She's such a
Yeah.
powerhouse, and I don't feel like there's anybody. Maybe Tony Storm,
Nah, I would
but
not.
no.
Like it has to
I'm just trying to
be.
like I'm trying to think of physique wise, who is even
Ooh,
like closer to her level because we have to be realistic. These girls
yeah.
don't even become close to the woman that she is. So
Like I don't even remember a conclusion to the her and Nyla Rose rivalry. I don't even remember how that ended.
it seems like they just fizzle out.
Yeah, like that would be the only one close just because of the power match. But outside of that, I
Yeah.
don't know. Thunder Rosa, I don't know. I don't know. I heard
Nah,
she's
not even.
disgruntled. Yeah, I heard she want to
Yeah.
leave. So I don't know.
Yeah, she's doing her own thing now. So, I
Yeah,
mean,
did she come from AAA? You know?
yes. Yes, she did.
Okay, I don't know. I'm just kind of going through. Oh well, no. What's that girl name? It's not Jamie
Um,
Hayter, but it's somebody that I always get confused with Jamie Hayter. Oh, Chris Statlander.
uh,
They got
no.
that, no, the size. They kind of tall, lanky. She ain't muscular, but she kind of got that body build.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm just trying to help.
I don't see it. No, I know.
I'm
I
just
just
trying to
don't
help.
see it.
All right. Last AEW question, and then we'll move on to guess that wrestler. I can't wait for that one.
Okay.
Uh, MJF. Do you think he'll eventually be a WWE guy?
I think so. I think that's where he belongs. I think that he's the only one with the real gimmick
Mm-hmm.
at AEW that has held a gimmick for so long. That's like staying true to his heel self and, really carrying that asshole mentality and
Mm.
sticking to it. And I can see him doing very well at WWE, especially if WWE has the money to offer him.
Oh yes, they
Um,
do.
I think that, yeah, I think that that would be for him. And I think his contract is up next year, I believe.
Right. Yep.
Um, so I think, as a wrestler, as a person, you got to grow and evolve. I feel like AEW was a great stepping stone for him, but now that the people know him as a household name, it would be really dope to see him in a WWE setting where he can really carry this character to fruition and, do wonders with it. Because again, AEW I watch, but I don't watch it that much. So it's not like I'm watching MJF's glory, but when I seen him live, I was just like, holy crap, this guy is a force.
Yeah.
The crowd, they really love him, and it would be a great move for him, I think,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
he would do very well.
Yeah, because to me, he's like the Miz 2.0, 3.0. Like, he's just like the next generation of the Miz. I want to say
Yeah.
before the Miz, the generation before us, before the Attitude Era, they kind of had like Ted DiBiase a little bit, and then the Miz came, and
Mhm.
like I think MJF is like that next guy like that. So I can see
Yeah.
him on Jimmy Fallon talking shit, and like I can see all that, and I'm just really, really excited to see where he go because he's most
Yeah.
likely gonna be one of my favorite wrestlers going forward.
Yeah,
Cause
he has superstar written all over him, and I feel like if he was in WWE, he would really shine.
yep,
I mean, we're talking merch, we're talking, just in general, meet and greets, and his persona. It would
yeah,
just be so.
yeah, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna buy it.
Yeah,
Not the first shirt, because sometimes the first wave of shirts they just be putting anything on there just to get it out there. So I
yeah.
don't know. All right, so we have made it to guess the wrestler by accomplishments. And
Woo.
I will quickly say I'm gonna ask you if it gets that far. I'm not sure how good you're gonna be. I got 10 accomplishments written down. We can go all
Oh
the way to
gosh.
number 10, and then you can get a final guess. But I actually think you're gonna be the first person to win this. So I don't
Oh
even
gosh.
think we're gonna make it to 10.
Okay,
All right, so are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, I was going to do the Triple H "Are you ready?" but I'm not gonna do it.
I know I was gonna do it too.
I know it's like every time you hear it, that's all you think about when you hear somebody say "Are
Yeah.
you ready?" I need to do that. I should have did that when I used to be like a retail manager. I should have did that like when I was doing like a meeting trying to get everybody pumped for
Oh
work.
yes.
They probably would have looked at me like, "What the freak?" But
What's
anyway,
wrong with you?
all right. So accomplishment number one: a one-time NXT champion. And then as I
Uh,
go through the accomplishments, you can just say next until you ready to guess.
I'm on Mandy Rose.
All right. Number two, a two-time world heavyweight champion. I really feel like you're going to get this one. I think you're going to be the first one.
I don't know.
All right. You ready for the next one?
Next.
A
Yeah,
two-time U.S. champion.
I'm on next.
A six-time intercontinental champion. I didn't even know it was that many times. I was like, damn.
Did I have no idea? John Cena.
All right. I'm gonna let you sit on it. It's a one-time NXT champion, two-time world champion, two-time US champ, six-time IC champ. And we on that's accomplishment number 4.
Okay.
You ready for the
Yes, ready for the next.
Okay. One-time SmackDown tag champion.
One time.
One-time
Uh,
SmackDown.
when men or women?
It's a man.
Oh, I don't know.
All right. Next.
I don't know my titles.
One of the I kind of want to give you a hint because I feel like one of the accomplishments I said was like a dead giveaway, but I just don't think you picked up on it. But I'm gonna go. I'm gonna keep going though.
Let's keep going.
The next one is a two-time Raw Tag Team Champion. So one-time SmackDown Tag Champ, two-time Raw Tag Champ.
The Usos.
All right. Now this is
I told you about it.
when I say
Go ahead.
accomplishment number 7. If you put all of it together and I say accomplishment number 7, this is a dead giveaway who it is. They're a Money in the Bank winner. You finna say
I
it
don't
now.
know.
You finna say it. You finna say. I know you finna say it.
No, I really don't know. I have no idea.
One-time NXT champ, two-time world champ, two-time US champ, six-time IC champ, one-time SmackDown champ, two-time Raw Tag Team champ, Money in the Bank winner. I'll give you a hint before I get to the last 3, because the last 3 really ain't good
Wait,
accomplishments.
is this one person? We're
This
talking
is
about one person.
one person.
Oh,
But
I thought we were talking about multiple people.
Nah, I'm gonna give you. I'm gonna say 3 of the accomplishments that I feel like should be a dead giveaway. You just ain't picking up on it.
Okay.
So 3 of the accomplishments. This is a dead giveaway. Who this is the Money in the Bank winner, the NXT champion, and 2-time world champ. Now, when I say the world champ, I'm talking about the big gold belt, not the WWE champion. So you got to
Gotcha.
think who cashed in the Money in the Bank to win the big gold belt. I bet people can watch this and they're gonna be like, "Come on, like."
No, I know. They're gonna be like, "You don't know anything." I don't
They
know.
cashed it in to win the big. Now think about how long ago they went away with the big gold belt.
Yeah, Randy
So
Orton.
they cashed it in, cashed in the Money in the Bank. This was like a really big moment too, by the way. So
Gotcha.
they cashed
I
in the
did
Money
fall
in the
out of
Bank.
breath for a little bit.
Okay. So I'll go ahead and do the last 3 accomplishments. I just feel like they're really not good hints, but they're a 2-time
Gotcha.
Slammy Award winner. And they are a 2-time FCW tag champ, Florida Championship Wrestling.
Okay,
I know, right?
doesn't help.
I know, right? Those are like the last 3. And then the last accomplishment is they're a 2014 Wrestler of the Year, which I think 2014 might be the year they won one of their world titles. It had to be for them to be Wrestler of the Year, for him to be a Wrestler of the Year. But the main 3 hints, I'm. You can't see me, but I'm staring at you. I'm like, come on, I know you got this. I'm gonna give you.
I don't know. I stopped watching wrestling from like 2005 to like 2016. So
I don't
I
want
don't
to
know.
give up on you. I swear I don't want to give up on you. Money in the Bank winner. Money in the Bank winner. I'll give you one more hint that has nothing to do with the accomplishments, but it's kind of a hint. So, what wrestler did I say you look like to me?
AJ. CM Punk.
No, you look like AJ Lee to me, and she was with this. This is the last guess. I mean, the last hint. I forgive you. She was with the wrestler when he cashed it in. It was her, Big E, and him. And you probably wasn't watching wrestling when this happened.
I wasn't.
Because you was like, when the hell was AJ Lee and Big E in a group together? He was like, when the hell was they together? AJ Lee and Big E? This was back when he was Big
I'm like,
E.
that sounds odd.
Yeah, that's like back when he got his NXT call up and they called him Big E Langston before he was just Big E.
Oh, shit. Yeah.
When he used to wear like African colors.
Oh, damn. Did not know that.
And then there was this one guy in the middle. He won the Money in the Bank. Came out, cashed it in on Alberto Del Rio. Did I say his name right? Nope.
Yes.
Okay. Alberto. I feel like if you said it, you'll roll your tongue with it.
Alberto Del Rio.
yeah, that too. Him too. Yeah. Still no.
No, I really don't know.
Oh my
now
god.
I want to know. Tell me.
Dolph
And don't cancel me, people.
Ziggler.
I never said I was an enthusiast. I never would have guessed that.
Dolph
I don't even like Dolph
Ziggler.
Ziggler. I'm not a Dolph Ziggler fan.
You don't have to be Dolph Ziggler. Come on now. Like when I think of the big gold belt, Dolph Ziggler was like him, Batista, and Edge are the people that I think about when I think about the.
See, I thought Edge. I was thinking Edge. I didn't think this guy at all. Dolph Ziggler is not somebody that I bring often.
Now, the one thing that threw me off when I was making that list is when they said one-time NXT champ, and I was like, when the freak did he win the NXT champ? And I was like, he did. Yeah. He was in that triple threat match with Braun and Ciampa, whatever his name is. And I'm like, that's when. So he like, I'm thinking like he won it back when it first started, when it was the black and gold NXT.
This is more like the Ruthless Aggression era, yeah.
What? When Dolph won?
Like, yeah.
Dolph won it like around. Dolph was just champion like what, like 8 to 10 years, about 10 years ago. Okay. So this was more like the you had Ruthless. Oh, you said Ruthless Aggression. It was like transitioning out of ruthless aggression and going into like the PG era almost. When I think Ruthless,
that era, I wasn't really into wrestling during that era. I'm so sorry.
Nah, I was just like, I know she gonna get it. I'm trying to think of who I was gonna give you at first, because I wrote Dolph Ziggler. The last guy before you, he had Braun Strowman. He did not get it. Y'all gonna make me switch it up now. Y'all gonna make me switch it up now. Y'all gonna make me, because I was like, I know y'all ain't gonna get it if I do Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, but with wrestling. Maybe.
That would have been easier. It would have gave me options.
Yeah. Okay. I remember
And then
that.
I would have been, oh, okay, this person's capable, that one's not,
Yeah.
like kind of weeded them out.
Yeah. Then you can use a lifeline. I'll let you like call one of your friends on speakerphone.
A speaker.
Yeah. Be like, hey, who won the championship back in 2014? I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, we've made it to the end. I had a great time talking to you.
Me too.
Um,
Thank you for having me.
no problem. You're always welcome if you ever want to come back. I know my last guy, he is gonna come back. We're gonna do a another show leading up to the Elimination Chamber. So you're welcome to come back anytime if you want to come back as well.
For sure. Whenever, know.
Real quick, let everybody know where they can find you at.
Yeah, at the Pretty Fit Collector across all platforms. Code PFC if you're shopping for any wrestling toys at Ringside Collectibles. Follow me on my YouTube channel at the Pretty Fit Collector. Subscribe to my channel, and yeah.
And for
Thank
every
you.
subscriber, she will give away a free action figure to everyone who subscribes to her channel. Just kidding. JK, big JK.
But I do have I'm gonna have a 500 follower giveaway coming up when I do hit that on my YouTube channel. And I believe that we're at 430-ish, so we're almost there.
Okay, let's get there. Let's get her there. That's simple.
Yes.
She got that. That's simple. I got to make sure that
Yes.
I'm there when you do the giveaway because I'm trying to get some free shit too.
Yes, please. So follow me. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. That is where I'm most active, and that's where I will post any updates on any type of information, anything PFC.
All right, I got you. And we are done. Thank you so much.
Awesome. Thank you.